Equipment, because we will be having two of our speakers dialing in remotely for this workshop. We also publish the CSIAC Journal, a quarterly publication for topics of interest. We have left some copies of previous journals in the anteroom here, and they're on some of those tables in the corner. If you're walking around during a break, please take those and feel free to take them with you. The Information Assurance Digest is a condensation, and we like to promote this because we try to provide services to the community, a condensation of all of the most recent news that is coming out with respect to software engineering, information assurance, cyber attacks, cyber warfare, and in fact some advanced topic areas such as quantum computing as well as neuromorphic computing, which will have significant impact if you follow these for our domain in the future. Those particular topic areas, we try to get the signal from the noise as much as we can and send it out to our readers such that people like Warren who have about 30 seconds a day free time to waste, can go through those announcements, those press releases, see what we think is pertinent to doing his job, and get through that backlog of announcements in a short amount of time. Technical inquiries pro bono. All of the IACs provide free services, they're paid for by DoD, to provide input to you for technical questions. The normal response time is usually 24 hours. We are mandated to put less than 24 hours worth of time into each one of these things because we don't have huge contracts. Generally 4 to 8 hours on a technical inquiry. But if you call us up, we will do our best to provide answers for you in technical areas of interest to you. Our core analysis tasks are not pro bono. These are paid tasks that extend into longer durations of time, longer periods of time. We are limited to 1 year on our tasks, and usually, depending upon which IAC, $500 to $1 million ceiling on those contracts. But those are also another service that we can provide as a DoD IAC. Workshops such as this, I don't need to go any further. This is, again, a workshop that was funded by interest from DoD CIO as well as AT&L. And state-of-the-art reports. I mentioned earlier we publish updates and state-of-the-art reports proper on topic areas of interest. Our last one was the insider threat state-of-the-art report, which was done post-Snowden and post-Manning, and there was a lot of good information in there. In fact, some of the predictions that we made in there regarding the ultimate cost to U.S. industry by the Snowden revelations have been borne out. In fact, were worse than we predicted in terms of total loss of revenues for U.S. businesses. Webinars, we host these online, and you can dial in or set one up for yourself. If you have a topic area of interest you would like people to dial in for and provide input on problems relating to your technical areas, we can contact your SMEs and set up a website for them to interact online. Document hosting, we also host documents for you. We can do this in open or closed fora, so that if you have a list of documents that you would like to share amongst a small group of researchers or collaborators, we can do that on a limited access basis. And we also host active blog spaces online on our website as well. We perform STI searches, that's Science and Technology Information searches, over both the DTIC holdings and now the DITRA holdings, as well as open sources online. And I think NIST RMF Certification and Accreditation. This is going to be a topic area I should emphasize is going to hit all of us very hard very soon, based on the fact that all of the U.S. government has adopted a standard framework for risk management and accreditation and certification of IT systems. This requirement currently has a 3-year grandfather clause, Over the next 3 years, any of your systems that come up for recertification will have to be recertified under the new NIST risk management framework settings. We are providing services to DoD and government on the impact for the new RMF accreditation requirements for their systems. And lastly, we provide training. So those are the basic requirements that we try to fulfill as an IAC. And that's the end of my introduction to IACs. Today, I would like to introduce for our workshop a person that I've worked with for a number of years, and as a former AFRL employee, enjoyed my time here immensely. I wouldn't have it any other way. But Chet Masiak has decided to allow us the honor of being our keynote speaker for this session on cybermetrics. Now, we are interested in a broad spectrum of cybermetrics concerns. However, I will point out one topic area that we were recently asked by Kevin Garrison at the DoD CIO's office, and that is, how does an organization, particularly an IT-specific organization, calculate a return on investment in the cyber domain? Now, it's obvious the DoD is suffering budget constraints. There's going to be budget wars for the next budget that are going to be intense. We have been asked to see if there's anything we can bring to the table with respect to the cybermetrics discussion that can be used to justify a particular budget for cyber. The cyber budget is going up. It's not clear. We're not worried about defending the cyber budget. We are worried about how to justify where that money is going and how we can track a return on investment or predict a return on investment from where that money is going. And that will be an underlying theme. However, many of our briefs are about cybermetrics in a large number of areas, from basic research to training to cyber ranges. We will be discussing metrics requirements across a broad spectrum today. But we will be turning in a report at the end to the DoD CIO's office on what specific items, nuggets of information we glean from all of you as to what's of interest in justifying a particular cyber budget, both qualitatively and quantitatively. I am not a believer in quantitative metrics for their own sake. And I think qualitatively you have to understand one of the decisions is, are we putting money in the right places, not how much money we're putting in each place. And so we will also be addressing those as well. If you have input, we'd like to hear it.